Good morning, good morning. Hoping to find you all coping well and keeping healthy and fairly happy. Some of the restrictions are being lifted in Queensland, Australia, where I am. We're lucky enough in Australia to have very low numbers of the dreaded virus, so I'm feeling, truly happy that that's happening in Australia, and I hope that it's going to continue around the world. So to move on to something that's, kept me sane throughout of all of this is my acrylic pouring art. And today I'm going to do a piece for you, but before I get going on my particular pour, I just want to show you one colour mix that I custom mix because I've been asked, even though I tell people, and as I explain, I don't measure anything, and so I thought if I do it in front of you, because I just eyeball it, then it's going to show you guys, and I'm probably better to do it in a clear cup, aren't I? So I will find a clear cup somewhere. Here we go. To just give you my custom colour where I make my real deep black cherry, or berry delicious as I've christened it. So I use the Mont Studio Acrylics, thick creamy paints. Just brilliant. I would not tell you guys or recommend if I didn't use them myself out of choice, because that's what I love to use and the way I mix them with my pouring medium. All of the recipes in the drop down box, and I do have beginners videos, and I'll put a link up to my beginners videos that show you exactly me mixing paints. But without further ado, this is my method, which isn't by any ways good enough for some people because I don't measure, but I'm keeping true to myself and I'm just trying to show you guys. So I put, this is for this particular size cup, so there's my I'd say about 1 centimetre in the bottom of, I've used for this one the crimson, but you can use any dark red to start with. I find that they all do work. So the dark red, that one's crimson, and this one is my phthalo blue. I'll just make sure I've got the paint down the exit end, and then I just add a blob. So I just squeeze just a blob. So I'd say for that it's probably about a dessert spoon, maybe. Oh, about a dessert spoon to that particular. I kind of get to see if it needs more or less by just stirring it. So just with the dark red and the phthalo blue, it comes a really nice deep purple. Sort of a really deep purple, but if you want it to go that black cherry, then I add only a blob. So I'm getting the black, a blob of black. So again, probably only a teaspoon of black. And again, you can mix those 3 different paints, different amounts, and they will give you lots of lovely colour. Each of them mixed at different consistencies give you lots of nice colour. That's getting that real deep berry delicious that I've been using lately a lot in my paintings, because it's just a lovely colour and it makes all the other colours stand out. So for another quick demo, if I'm making up my paint with the pouring medium, I've already diluted. I pour, say, about 70%, about 30% I pour out of this container. I run the water just so it's warm, and then I add it basically to give me a bit of shake room. So that's then I've got my pouring medium all pre-made up. I've got about 10 bottles there, all pre-made up. So just keep reusing your bottles. And then so that's usually, you know, made up well ahead of time. Then, so there's about 2 centimeters of paint, I suppose, in there, or a little bit more. So I'll pour at least 50%, so it's like 50-50 paint and pouring medium. If you're in the US and you can't get this particular clear glue from Mont, the Helmar's clear glue does not work. It goes in a big gluggy mess. But if you're in the US, then the Helmar's glue all works perfectly and brings you the same results as this particular one. It's just that you guys can get the Helmar's glue all so much easier and cheaper in the US, and I can get this one so much easier and cheaper in Australia. So it's all swings and merry-go-round. So there you go. That's my nice deep berry, delicious. If you wanted it more reddy berry, then obviously just put less of the blue in and more of the red. And if you obviously want to make more of this, you do bigger quantities. But you can't really go wrong, because you can keep adding a bit of this and a bit of that to make it a shade that you like. And that's how I do it. So that's my pouring medium mixed with my paint, and that's what I've done for this particular pour today. They're all mixed with the same recipe as that, with my lovely Mont paints and my pouring medium. So I'll just pop them aside, as you do, and without further ado, we'll get on to my what size is my canvas? 40 by 50. Is it? No, it's got to be a square, I think. 40 by 40. Yeah, because it's square, isn't it? 40 by 40, these ones. So that's my where I get all my stuff in Australia. They are a family run business, and they're really prompt, even with this troubles going on. Any delays is not due to those guys, it's been due to Australia Post being overwhelmed with the amount of online shopping, which is to be expected. So we've got to cut them some slack, Australia Post and online businesses, because it's where everybody's concentrating their efforts at the moment, isn't it? Is online shopping. So there you go. So off we go with this particular pour, and today I have done I've made my own little metallic in exactly the same way. I've made a few metallics up out of paint. So this was I think it's just the straight purple in the, let me get it. So, light purple. It was light purple, and then I added silver, metallic silver to it. So that's just light purple, and then I added the silver to another one, so to send it this lovely, oh goodness. So I've made my own metallic paint up out of the purple and silver, and it's made this lovely sort of lilac-y, glistening-y paint. Now I did the same with, now this one is a treat for the eyes, I tell you. What I did with this is I put gold, my Mont gold, which is a really shimmery, gorgeous gold. So I put gold in this cup, and then I added the blob, just a blob of the phthalo blue. So, and it's come out this, oh my goodness, I can't even describe the colour. It's just glistening, it's just gorgeous. Can you see? You have a little look, see? It is just gorgeous. So interesting to see how this is going to come out on my canvas. So I'm, been busily making myself a few little metallic paints. So much cheaper, isn't it? You can make them yourself. So we'll see what we get with this. So it's mostly going to be metallics, and I'm going to use that oh, what did I put there? Yes, golden phthalo blue. That was, oh, actually it wasn't, it was violet and silver that I used for that one. So there you go. So this is going to be very interesting, I believe, to give this a go. So I'm going to put this lovely colour down first, and so interesting to see, because I may have done this in the past, this gold and the phthalo blue. I know I've done the gold and burnt umber. Oh, that's beautiful. Gold and, oh, what was the other? Oh, you can just have a go at mixing some custom colours yourself and seeing what you come out with. But this is just shimmering, so I'm really hoping when the painting's dry that these shimmery effects come out. So there you go, doing a snaky type effect on this. So I'm going to put the gold. So I've mixed all these paints in the same way. Just with my metallics, I usually make thicker because they do sink, but hopefully because there's mostly metallics in this particular piece, that it's going to come out and jump out at us. So we'll see. We will see. Oh my goodness, those colours, gorgeous. Now my husband has put me some new lights above my desk. They're just video camera lights, I think he said, and I'm just hoping that it's actually better for my filming, because we noticed that the filming quality was very dull, but it was exactly the same as I did earlier on. That seemed to turn out okay. So you guys let me know how it's looking. Is it reflecting back at you? Is it looking at any better than my videos would normally? The quality, I do upload them in high definition, so I wasn't quite certain. Okay, I'm going to really go off tether here with the violet. I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to take away from those gorgeous colours that I've got in there at present. Now I'm going to add, did I add my, oh I didn't. No, there you go. So this is the violet with the silver. Look at that, shimmery shiny. Shimmery shiny. So it's nearly all metallics except for one or two. So hopefully it's a shimmery shiny beautifulness. Thank you guys for watching so much. I so much appreciate it. Thank you for the people that subscribe and give me comments. Really appreciate you all. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't have got my art room to play in while we've been in lockdown. It's been a saving for me, and I hope that you guys, whether you're watching and it inspires you to create, which loads have left me the message saying that it has. They've never tried this art and they're ordering products and they're giving it a go. Some have already set on their art journey and absolutely loving it and becoming addicted. So it's all good. Wow. Okay. Just gonna give this a little tilt about the place. So this is poured on the diagonal, just something a little bit different again. Just nice and slow. Take it easy, squeezy. So this is, as I said, is made a little bit thicker because it's metallic, so just takes a little bit more time and patience to just let it gently do its thing and cover most of your canvas. You don't have to worry about going over your very edges because they can all be fixed up at the end. Run it back down the other way, just take it nice and slow. So yeah, that phthalo blue with the gold has sort of turned into a shimmery green, but I'm not sure what shade you would name it. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. I'll put photos on at the end of close-up so you can have a real good look at the colour. Hope that it comes true to its natural form that it is, but if in a few weeks or whatever, when it's dry, a few days, when it's dried a bit further, I'll do a little video of it and post it on my Acrylic Art by Jilly Cube Facebook page. If any of you want to join the Australian Acrylic Pourers group, it's open to worldwide. You're free to do so. Then you can post your work for us all to look at, and if you need any help and guidance, we can help each other. So there is I think 4 or 5 moderators on that page. It won't always be me, but sort of keeping an eye on it, and hopefully that we've had some really lovely people helping one another on there, and that's really what I wanted to encourage, and is others to help others on their art journey. Not worried about these little bits because when I swipe, those will be covered. I think it's been a long time since I did anything in these type of colours. So, what colour should I swipe with? Should I go that? Or should I go navy? I made a navy up, so the navy is exactly the same. It's just phthalo blue with a blob of black and a blob of dark green. I think I've used the green deep, and then it makes this really nice navy. Now I've done this really quite thin because I don't want my swipe colour overtaking this, so I'm just hoping that my feeling is right about the dark navy will bring out these colours. So without further ado, we just give it a try. There we go, there we go. I will swipe with my soft plastic file divider. Now I've got to, I might just put this kind of diamond shape to you guys, so hopefully it'll give you a little bit better view, and it will give me a little bit more room to do my thing. Let's move that over. Okay, let's do this. So it's just dropping the very tip into your swipe colour, bringing it across your work nice and slow, like the reflection swipe. Oh, went a bit wobbly there. Not used to kind of doing it on the diagonal, but that's no worries. Remember, don't stress out. There's no set rules to it. You haven't done anything wrong. Just go over it again. I don't know if you're seeing this, but those are so shimmery. I'm gonna just see if I can offload some of that paint that I've got on there on the very edge here, so it just runs down the edge of my work. This one here. Oh, what am I doing? Going a bit AWOL. Okay, need to clean that off. Oh, holy dooly, that is pretty nice, even if I do say so myself. Oh, look at those cells popping up already. What I did is, when I mixed this paint actually 2 days ago, because I didn't get to pour at all yesterday because I went out for the day. I needed to get out, stop myself going stir crazy, so I went out. We are allowed to do that here at the moment. So, and I met a dear friend of mine that's been my friend for 30 years, over 30 years, since I've been in Australia, and she has recently, with her husband, moved up to the Sunshine Coast where I live, so very excited about that, to have my friend Debbie move up here. We'll have some fun together when everything opens up and So I'm hoping to get Debbie into my art room with me and doing this. She said that she's no artist, but I said it's not a prerequisite. It's, oh my God. I'm telling you, yes, I'm getting excited. I am the perpetual teenager, people. I'm the teenager with the wrinkles instead of the pimples. So who's the teenager with me? You've got wrinkles instead of pimples, but you're a perpetual teenager. Really good place to be, I reckon. Oh my goodness, I like that. Just as that is stunning. And you can say that about your own work, you know. You're in your own room, your rules, remember, the only rule is there's no rules, and if you're in your art room, you're allowed to say your work's stunning and gorgeous. It might look like a dog's dinner to anyone else, but to you, if it's gorgeous, then it's gorgeous. So, do you like it, people? I'm so liking that. Oh my God, those colours. Oh, I'll be using that custom colour again. Okay, Wonder Wand. All of the supplies are in the drop down box there for you guys, and this is in there from Capriole Shabby Chic. It's the Heat Wand. Now, if you guys had done this and you didn't want any cells popping up in it, then obviously you just stop where I finished, and you don't had the heat will burst air bubbles, but it will also bring up the cells because I have added 2 drops of the Helmar silicone in each paint thing. So you either don't have the cells coming up, or if like this is only because I think it's because it's metallics, they're coming up like a real starry night. And I like it. Oh, look at those little teeny tiny ones. Champagne. Oh. Champagne on a starry night. Oh wowzers, I hope I've got this in frame for you guys. There you go. Oh, it is blooming gorgeous, I tell you. I'm going to go away, leave it. I'm going to walk away from it, leave it. I'm going to go and have myself a cup of coffee. Let me know what you think. It is a beautiful reflection swipe. To leave it just as it is, and I'll let it develop. Those cells will probably get a bit larger, but there you go, on the diagonal. And from my point of view, it is beautiful, in my opinion. I love it, I'm happy with it, and that's the only person you've got to please is yourself, really. You know, just enjoy, be joyous about it, be a perpetual teenager. That's what it's all about. Okay guys, sorry for being silly, but you know, got to have a laugh. I will post photos of the finished product when it's been allowed to do its thing and see what it turns into. So for now, goodbye for now. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so, please do so. Until next time, bye. Just coming back, guys, for a quick kiss and roll because I'm just loving the colours that it's bringing out. Those lovely colours that I've got under there are going to show so much sheeny shinier with the balloon kiss and rolls. So I am off on my little tangent, just thinking, go in or come out. Oh, look at this, look at those colours. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And if you liked it before and you didn't like my rolls and kisses, then if you're doing it, then that's how you would finish it. But oh my goodness, I just love it. These colours are so, oh, definitely a good day. Definitely. Actually, the balloon kisses are better if they're rolled in this one, I think. I'm stuck in that corner. I should have turned my canvas around. Okay guys, I just wanted you to see those absolutely stunning, gorgeous colours coming out of that feathered look. So there you go. Who needs a string pull to do feathers when you can get this gorgeous effect from balloon kissing, rolling. Rolling is the effect. You can also do a slide across your canvas. Absolutely love that. I just wanted to come back and let you see what I was going to do with it. Thank you guys.